Hey everybody, it's Friday, it's Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen!
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather drawer?
Good morning! Uppie Uppie Uppie, everybody.
Good morning, Uppie Uppie Uppie. I am Allie, or as Dina likes to call me, Ale. I am from the Philadelphia area in Pennsylvania, and I am a teacher fresh on her summer break. So I feel like this and this are always classroom appropriate attire to bring in. I am a mother of Blueberry Boy, as Dina likes to call him sometimes, and we are really excited to be on summer break. As you can tell, I am already taking over my household duties that I have neglected for one whole school year. And my favorite episode is probably this one right here, where we discover Lady Di's nighttime routines. So welcome again to the morning show, and here is your host, Dina Blizzard.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Instagram, good morning, Facebook. Oh, I don't know about anybody else, but thank goodness it's Friday because I would like to quit this week. I'd like for it to be over. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that this morning. Yeah, we just had a great opener on Facebook from Allie from Philadelphia. It was a great video. If you would like to be part of our opening videos on Facebook, sorry, Instagram, you don't see them because I don't know how to do it on Instagram yet. But if you would like to put in a video for the morning show, you can go to onefunnymother.com and go to the community page, and you can upload a video and do like the intro to the morning show. We'd love to meet you and say hello in the mornings. I love seeing everybody's videos because I feel like you get like a little peek into everybody's life in some fashion, which is so nice. I feel like you guys all see into my house every morning and my kitchen and my dirty stuff. My crawl space. What? Oh, that was inappropriate. So it's nice to see your videos. So are you going to join the new social media Threads? I did join Threads. I don't know how I did. I pushed a bunch of buttons. The next thing you know, I was on. And then it was like a whole bunch of people were like, oh, I'm so glad you're on Threads. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know about anybody else. It's so crazy as I'm so done with this week. And frankly, this week was like 3 days. So what's Threads? Melinda, it launched yesterday, and it is Facebook's answer to Twitter. So, okay, what's Threads? Everybody's like, what's happening? So some people may have been reading along. Elon Musk purchased the Twitter. My name is the same. It's still One Funny Mother on Threads. He purchased the Twitter a little while ago. A lot of stuff. Oh, Stinky Weird Girl's here. Jacqueline's here. And I haven't heard of Threads. It literally came out yesterday. It launched yesterday. I think it had like 500 million people on it, like automatically. And so when Elon Musk took over the Twitter, lots of changes, whatever. Yeah, Beth said 30 million joined. I said 500 million. These are not facts. We are not a real news organization. Keep it in mind. Most of the things I say are made up. Good morning from Manahawkin. I love Manahawkin. So then Dean was telling me that on the Twitter, it was saying that if you're an unverified account, you can only look at 600 tweets a day. But if you're verified, you can look at 6,000. Like, it was just like a lot of like rules being instituted in the Twitters. I don't do a lot on Twitter. Maybe I'll do a lot on Twitter. Who knows? Nobody knows. So they launched it yesterday. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. Good morning from New Bedford. Love New Bedford. Thank you, Renee. So yeah. So how's everybody doing today? Catching you live, fine. I can't stay long. Have to weed our strawberry beds before it gets too hot or starts to rain. That is not anything I wake up saying to myself, because I have got to go into the cranberry bogs. And so we're going to need to wrap this up. It's like, what's a cranberry bog? Don't you guys remember those Ocean Spray commercials where there'd be those two guys just like in the waders, just like up here, and there'd be like a smart brother and like the dumb brother. Am I making this up? This was the thing, right? Cranberry bogs. Lucy, that's another weird. I'm hired somebody to wash the moss off of my roof, waiting for him to arrive. Where are you living that you got the moss on your roof? It's got to be someplace like super shady, right? I don't know. Everybody's talking about a lot of stuff I don't understand. So we'll just take that. Good morning, Instagram. If you're new here, welcome. This is a super dumb morning show that we do in the morning. So welcome to it. We don't do giveaways. We don't have actual information or anything newsworthy. It's just basically just a lady sitting in her house. So welcome. I hope you have nothing else to do today and that this would be appealing. The Ocean Spray commercial. Okay. So Carrot was here yesterday. Carrot, for those of you that don't know, is High School Sherry, and she's super funny. She tried to take the Ring to go get an estimate on it yesterday, but they were closed. We're going to try again today. So here we go. Super dumb morning show. I know. That's what it should be called. We call it One Funny Morning or hashtag Super Dumb Morning Show. And so yesterday, so Sherry's like a big gardener, and she was like, when I come over, do you want to bring anything from the garden? And I was like, sure. Whatever vegetables that you would like to bring. I don't know. I'm not dating a lot of vegetables. Can we just talk about that? Can we talk about that as a 50-year-old woman who's making some major life changes, that I still can't really commit to? I don't know. How many vegetables are you supposed to have a day? If I have 3 vegetables a week, you're like, Dina, we had no idea. Is anybody else willing to admit that they are not having a balanced diet? Or I'm familiar. People will show. I'm like, what's that? Remember, I didn't know what squash was. I'm like, why is it that yellow? And it's too many. I have a ton of yellow squash. You want some? I don't know. What would I do with it? I don't know. I always say tomatoes and people offer, and I have enough for 2 years, and then enough for 2 years show up. Yeah. I don't know. I just saw a yummy recipe for grilled zucchini. I'm with you. I hate vegetables. Corn and potatoes. That's it. People's like, you want a snap pea? I'm like, I don't what? Is that edamame? They're like, it's a snap pea. Okay. It's just too, I don't know. I just I have to eat balanced diets. Well, that is good for you. You will probably live a lot longer than here. I hate all squashes. Yeah, tomatoes are good and ketchup. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Some people are real good. Like the day that my mom was here and she's dancing around the kitchen, they were making ratatouille. We own a restaurant that serves fresh foods. Connie, I should go there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good relationship with them. I get overwhelmed. They all like have rules. And like, I just learned how to make a baked potato. Like, it's just a lot. I like veggies more than fruit. Lizzie, if you came here and you made the vegetables and you prepared them and you heated them up and put them, I'm going to eat them. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like And I should. I feel like the day that you like vegetables, you are old. And I'm sorry if that is an inflammatory statement to a lot of you. But I feel like I have never met a 20-year-old being like, I could go for squash. Even in my 30s. No. In my 30s. I've never been like doing life. Just out here doing life. And been like, oh, Allison, like, who are you calling old? Allison, I'm sorry. I'm old. No more corn. Corn and potatoes are fine. You don't have to be old to eat corn and potatoes. I just feel like when you start, cucumbers fine, carrots fine. I feel like you could rank vegetables according to like the stress level that they bring. maybe this is just where I am. My 50-year-old loves veggies. So cauliflower and now, Ashley, then this is a good. Would you say that your 15-year-old is like an old soul? I bet you will. I feel like if a child is like, give me vegetables, there are probably also people that would love to talk about Medicare or are super mature. This conversation makes no sense. My husband is 61 and just started eating salad. I'm not wrong on this. I don't know why you'd feel so much better if you ate more. You're not wrong, Carol. I'm 62 and I still hate vegetables. And Jeannie, that is called youth. You are still young. Yeah, give me some Werthers. That's what I'm saying. Jacqueline, that's the only way I'm going to know that I might be getting closer to being old is if I just start having Werther's original candies like in my bag all the time and like tissues in my pocket. And I'll be like, well, I'm not on board with the vegetable thing, but I definitely have candy in my pocket all the time. I don't know. This is all just, My 2-year-old calls Brussels sprouts apples when she asks for more. Sarah, we should talk about your 4-year-old. I thought Threads was through Instagram. Yeah, it is through Instagram. It's like a Meta thing. So Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. So yeah. The whole old lady tissue thing. I love the vegetable. Brussels is one of his favorites, but he roasts them with bacon. Okay, so now that's just called a chef, Kelly. That's just called marry that boy when he's age appropriate. Like you find a man that can make veggies with bacon? Okay. Why is there not a dating app just for guys who can? What if there was an app? Stay with me here. We're just talking. Stay with me. What if there was an app specifically for men who like to cook vegetables and filet mignon, just like real specific. And yes, girl, bacon. Bacon is a veggie. And you could just, I wish there was just a way that the app could filter for you. I'd be like, girl, you're not gonna, I'm an executive, I'm old, and I love all the veggies. Beth Smergengergen. That's why you're already famous. Because you hit all the marks. You should be on this app. Joey's like, Joey, how do I set this profile? I love to cook. I'll make vegetables. I'm just like, and if you like do laundry, like you don't have to, like, I don't mind doing laundry, but like a good laundry. What if there was an app where it's just like greatguys.com and you're like, you guys already did it? Like, yeah, we already figured it out. They're all there. They're all good. And they're all at least 5'10", 6 foot. And then what if you were like, oh my gosh, this is great. I want to use greatguys.com. That's going to be my app. And then you go to apply and they're like, we need you to fill out this questionnaire. And you're like, oh yeah, of course you fill it out. And they're like, actually, you are not a great girl. so we can't let you on the app. I'll be like, no, I am. They're like, this is why we keep people like you out. It'd be a whole thing. I don't feel like putting in the effort to prepare them. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. Oh, look at all the stuff that's happening on the Insta. Yeah. I don't know. Why is my Insta feed not automatically scrolling? I don't know. Come on, ladies. I'm ready to hang out, do laundry, etc. Said Joey Joe. I know. Right? It would be like Blockbuster. Women would be sitting around going, don't rent that one. No, that's a good one. You should definitely. That would be amazing. That's what I said. If the apps actually had like reviews on them, you know how like when you go to Uber, you're in the Uber. Now, I'm going to rate the Uber driver, but it took me a little. Karen Rogers is here. Oh, Karen. I miss you. Wish I could see you every day. What? So I was saying, like, so you get into an Uber and you rate your Uber driver. But I didn't know for a little while that they rate us as well, like as riders. You get a rating. I don't know if you know that. But when I was traveling a lot, they were like, yeah, you actually have a really good rating. And they say you're like a good like conversationalist. I'm like, you said somebody said that, right? Because I talk to everybody. Surprise. It should be the same way on the app that you would go on a date or somebody else went on a date. And then in the app, it would say, had a great time with Dina. She don't shut up, but very entertaining. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like that information would be helpful. Be like, maybe not the girl for me. I'll be like, all right, fine. I'm not forever. Fine. I'm going to start my own app, Allison. I'll be like, rateyourdate.com. Nobody take that. Oh, that's such a good name. Rate Your Date. Why do I tell you guys all my good ideas? Yeah. Yeah. Rate Your Date. Like, this is a good idea. And it would be so funny. Could you imagine? It's like, I'll go on the Amazon. If I'm looking for something. Oh, I need a new seat for my bike. I look on it. I'm on the app. If it's got 1 star, I'm not going to buy that seat. The same guy pages are a wealth of, yeah. Are we dating the same guy? I feel like that's already a thing where women go on and start talking about their dates. Yeah, she don't shut up. Yeah. But I feel like, be like, we made a date. He never showed up. Well, that's information I would like to know. We made a date. daterate.net/rate. Is that real what you're saying? I'm going to look at this that Michelle just sent. What did I do? Hold on. Oh, look. I can put your comments up here. Michelle, I didn't even know I could do that. What? I don't know how to copy it and search it. Look what I just figured out. Sorry, Instagram, you can't see it. I'm sorry. Instagram is like, it's like you're on a date with me too. Like I'm dating Facebook right now, and like you're on the date, but like you can't see everything that's happening on that. I'm like, Instagram, you are never gonna guess what Facebook just said. And I just can't figure out how to get these two to be at the same time. I'm gonna figure it out. But I just did something really cool on Facebook, and anyway, Instagram. Is your date actually a married man? Could you imagine? And then you would know, right? So like if somebody went on a couple dates and they had some ratings, you'd be like, okay, you have good reviews. Out of 5 stars, you're a solid 4-star. Like you can be like, listen, I don't think this is a good match, but you'd still please give me a good review. I think we had a good time. We had good conversation. Fine. But if you went on the app and somebody had no reviews, you'd be like, okay. I've seen you around. That means you deleted your 0-star profile and you're trying to start it up again. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this is a great idea. If they ran dating apps like Amazon, I'm gonna start an app later. It's a weird thing to say. Anyway, I do have a question. Now, this is a very important question, so I need everybody to focus, okay? This is a question about your house, how you keep your home. All right? Now, this is going to sound stupid. Did you read the questions? What questions? What questions, Michelle? What are you talking about? All right, here's while I figure out what Michelle was saying. Can you get a date delivered by drone? That would be awesome. Like you're like, I think I'm into you, but can we just meet real quick to see if we got a good vibe? Because if not, like I'm just gonna move on. That would be nice. Okay, here's my question. I had a renter. Oh no, I couldn't copy it, Shell. You'll have to text it to me. I can get it from there. Had a renter come through on the VRBO. And I put out a thing. I said, hey, could you give a review? Okay. Review comes back. You'll see where this is going. This is a serious question because I think it's so funny because Michelle was here, sexy producer Michelle was here when the review came in, and I was so confused. And okay, so the review says a lot of nice things. Okay, wonderful home, a lot of personal touch. You know, I like to do nice with the rental. Fine. The only thing I will say, are you ready? Sit down. She says, the only thing I will say is that it would be nice if the homeowner provided oven mitts in case you want to cook something in the oven. Now, I'm confused. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know what she's talking about. I said, what? So now I got to answer. I didn't answer back, but I got to answer back. I said, why is she saying this? So, oven mitts. Yes, Dottie. It said it would be nice if the homeowner would buy. Now, there are oven mitts here. Okay. My house has oven mitt. Who don't have an oven mitt if you got an oven? Okay. I have oven mitts. The question is, how come she couldn't find them? So, where do you keep your oven mitts? In your kitchen. Be specific. I said, Michelle, of course, because you don't have oven mitts. I go, of course I have oven mitts, Michelle. And yeah, so here's I want you to answer very specifically in your kitchen. You can say, I keep it in the, okay, Jenny said, in the drawer next to the oven. Tara said, on a hook right next to the oven, on the handle of the oven. Jody said, in the oven drawer, hanging in the cabinet, top drawer next to the oven, in the drawer closest to the oven. Oven mitts lay on top of the microwave next to the stove. Drawer next to the oven, over the stove on a hook, top of fridge, which is next to the oven. Okay, drawer next to the oven. Okay, so I said, Michelle, I'm going to give you 2 or 3 tries. Now she hasn't spent a lot of time in my kitchen. I said, I have oven mitts in that kitchen. Go 1, 2, 3. First place she looks, she pulls the drawer out next to the oven, but there's like spices and stuff in there. I said, it's not in there. So she goes, now we don't have cabinets up top. There's no cabinets. So she goes to the other side. And there's pots and pans. And she's like, yeah, it's not in there. I said, yeah, it's not in there. So she goes to the other side bottom cabinet. She checks there. She's like, well, it's not on the the pull thing for the oven? I said, it is not. And she says, I have no idea. I said, you have no idea. You checked cabinets on either side of the oven. Tracy says, the drawer under the stove. Ding, ding, ding. I need to see your blessings, my friend. Hey, Red. Glad you're here. It was in the bottom drawer of the stove. And the bottom. And Michelle's like, yeah, no, I would never look there. I was like, you can't. What are you talking about? She goes, I would never put in the bottom drawer furthest from the oven. It's literally, here's the oven, and then there's the tiny drawer under the oven. Didn't look there. That drawer is for skillets, said somebody. In the broiler. Technically, this is a bougie oven that I bought on the Facebook Marketplace. Somebody said it's a pot drawer. It's a warming drawer. It's a lot of different things. This one is actually a second oven. Like you could bake a cake in it, but it throws the electric. So I tell people not to use it. It's a drawer. Okay, that drawer is for baking sheets. Okay. No, we don't use it as an oven. So it is a storage drawer. Somebody said, when would I be afraid of them catching on fire? And that's what Michelle said. Michelle said, I would never put cloth in the drawer under the oven because what if it catches fire? I said, what are you making? The fire's going down. What are you talking about? What are you saying? And Michelle was adamant. She was like, I'm telling you, doesn't belong there. Big hubbub. Does anybody keep the oven mitt? Now, mind you, this kitchen is not big. It's a shore house kitchen. It's it's not like a full kitchen. You're not keeping every appliance you've ever owned. I wouldn't keep them there, but if I was looking for them in a rental, I would have checked there. There's a burner right above that drawer. Whatever, Bob. Whatever. Bob acting like he builds stuff. Bob the builder. I know. So I got to move him now. Oh, here's Michelle. Taste of home. Is it safe? Is it safe to put your... Michelle doesn't let me... Oh, here it is. The real purpose of the drawer underneath your oven, of course. I was like, I can't use it, Michelle, unless you send it to me. Here, this is... Okay, let's see what Taste of Home says about it. Is it safe to store pans in your oven drawer? Is the oven drawer meant for storage? Oh, well, let's get to the bottom of it. I said earlier that this show has no value whatsoever, and I stand by that except for right now. Is your oven drawer meant for storage? You can ask several homeowners, and they probably get different answers. Some insist it's a warming drawer used to keep dishes hot while you prepare the rest of the meal. Nobody does that. Others use it for valuable space to store baking sheets, which is correct. Actually, both. Well, ironically, they haven't mentioned oven mitts. Storage and warming are the two most common purposes. What can you store? Follow this rule. If something can't go into the oven, it should not be kept in the oven drawer. You can put oven mitts in an oven. I mean, if there was an emergency or you wanted them toasty, so that doesn't apply. That's because the oven drawer tends to get very hot. It is, after all, right below the oven that you just cranked up to 425. Who wrote this? This is a dumb article. This is not helpful at all. So anything that's plastic, cloth, or paper will likely melt, or worse, catch fire. This was written by a child. Your pans and bakeware, like baking sheets, are safe as long as they're made of an oven-safe material. They will not be damaged. You can also keep cooling racks, bulky utensils. What is the drawer really for? It depends on what type of oven you own. The GE is equipped with a warming drawer. You can heat it to 220, blah, 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 muffin tins. The Frigidaire electric range is just for storage. It does get hot, so don't put your cookbooks or hand towels. Debatable. And then it says some of them are actually like another oven, which is why it's... Look at your owner's manual. Oh, they're saying you got to read. Okay. Well, Michelle, I think I proved that that wasn't a useful article. Grease could leak down there. You are a fire starter. Time to move the oven mitts. Yeah, who knew? Does anybody else besides me have the oven mitts down there? Are we all just learning this? What about the cabinet above the double oven then? Yeah, some people got, what about up there? That's not hot. Do they? No one has stolen the steak knives. I'm not going to lie. We don't have steak knives. Maybe they were stolen. Maybe I did, Bob, and they were stolen. Just you, Tina. Just you. I'm not going to read the manual. Come on. Yeah, if your oven is on, you would have taken them out to use them and they wouldn't be in the drawer anyway. Boom, Lori. Boom. Lori's my backup dancer. Lori's like your bestie who like will stand by you no matter what kind of crazy talk you say. You're like, yeah. And so what if I want to catch stuff on fire? Here's Lori. Yeah. Lori, you can always stand behind me. And to be like, yeah. Light bulb storage in a cabinet above the range. That does not sound like a good idea. So far, it's just you and Tina. I am going to move them. Listen, I did too much work to this house to let it burn to the ground because I put the oven mitts. But do you look inside? No, before you preheat it. No. And it's funny because I've heard of people that use their oven to store stuff, which to me is crazy because I never check the oven before I turn it on. Never. So I can't store anything in there ever. I am not good in a kitchen. Like you've seen Voila. You've seen our cooking show. Yeah. So I can't put anything in there because I will not open it before I turn it on. Just, people are like, oh, I store food in that bread. I'm like, that bread's going to burn. Yeah. No. What if a cat got in there? First of all, where does this cat come? I don't have a cat. Bob, if I got to check my oven for a cat before I turn it on, I got a lot more problems than trying to cook something. There's just a random cat in my oven. Yeah. I put extra pans and stuff. Yeah, I would never do that. Store things that, and they broke. Yeah. They stored a quilt and it always caught fire. Oh, in the show in the middle. That was funny. Yeah, no. Listen, and I would always melt the plastic before I realized that's what I mean. No, I can't. That's just, cats get everywhere. And that's why I don't have a cat. I can't. I don't think cats, and we don't see. I feel like they know they'd be cooked. They'd be like, we should not date. There's a good chance you're going to cook me. I'm like, you're not wrong. Have you seen my oven mitts? Like, it wouldn't be good. I should continue watching The Bear. I watched 2 episodes of The Bear, and then I got sidetracked. And then, I'm not going to lie, yesterday we had Jim Meskimen on from the Big Door Prize, and I am into this show. It's definitely like it's a slow, I don't want to say it's a slow moving show. It has a nice pace to it, but you really like each episode is a different character in the show, and you kind of get to see their perspective. I love it. I am liking it. But Bob doesn't even have a cat. What's he bringing up cats for? Yeah, we're not having cat for dinner. Exactly. I feel like cats would get in there and then be mad at you for cooking it. Be like, you can't open this oven. I'm like, I can't though. I don't know how you don't know that about me. How are you doing, ladies?
Good.
What are we up to?
Starbucks.
Oh, you gonna get me something?
Well, I'm gonna be there for a little bit.
We can bring you something.
Yeah, I'll still be here.
Okay, I'll order it like when I'm leaving.
Okay, but I'm gonna leave at 10. You be back at 10? 9, 10?
You just want to come and meet us down there?
Oh, sure, I'll do that. You can buy it and run it out to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Anyway, so it is a beautiful Friday, everybody. There's a different character's perspective. It's very funny. I seem to kind of get onto like a certain like streaming app, and then I'll watch everything on that streaming app until there's nothing else to watch, and I go, now what am I gonna do? And then I can move to a different streaming app. I should probably turn them on and off, so I'm not paying for all of them all the time. I heard people do that. I love when children become your runners. How did you sleep last night?
I went to the bathroom and then I was like walking back to my phone, and then it like somehow slipped up into the air and then slammed down on the floor and made the loudest boom in the world.
Okay.
Right.
You putting pants on, or this is the outfit? Okay.
I wear these all the time.
Okay. Did you ever look at your young people?
What was that?
What? Did you ever look at what kids wear? And you're not allowed to say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And I gotta. She got a green shirt on. Long 3/4 sleeve at best. It might be a long sleeve shirt, but it's light. It's like, off the shoulder, like flash stand. Is she cute? Cute shirt. Fine. She got a bag. It's mine. Shirt's mine too. Let's go over it. Shirt's mine. Bag's mine. Socks are mine. Sure, that's my hairpin. She's basically stolen most of my clothes. However, she got black shorts on, like yoga shorts. Fine. With a long sleeve green top on. And I would have never worn anything my mom. That's what I'm saying, curly top. I look at my girls and they steal my stuff constantly. My mom constantly said, "Are you going to wear that?" Just as I was leaving out the house. I try not to do that. I wasn't good at it today. But sometimes, yeah. Let me tell you something. Whatever clothes Diana's wearing today, she wore in 1986. I don't think she buys clothes. It's the same clothes. See? Green. You see it? Yeah. She got like barely any pants on. I steal my daughter's stuff. Girl, if they had money and good taste, yeah, I'd be all over it. Be an extra closet. Never wanted to steal my mom's polyester pants. Nobody was ever stealing anything from my mom's closet. And now I'll be sitting there, oh, I got some cute outfits. And then they walk by, barely any pants on. And I'm like, yeah, my 22-year-old dresses crazy. I try. It's so hard not to say anything. And you just like this. And they're trying to tell you where they're going. And you're supposed to listen so they don't get murdered. But the whole time you're just looking at the outfit. Like, where are you going? And like, I just told you 3 times I'm going to Starbucks. Okay. And the whole time you're like, are those even pants? I don't think they're pants. I'm like, I don't. Yeah, if I had those lovely long legs, I would wear those shorts too. Judy, you're not wrong. Listen, she looks adorable. But I just go like this. They say, oh, all no, nobody has a full length shirt. Every shirt stops at the navel. I'm like, listen, nobody needs to see anything under my navel. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of things happen below the navel and have left a lot of marks. Okay. Yeah. I thought she was going to, just so you know, Starbucks 2 blocks away. She's driving in her hot pants. I can't. Oh, boys are no better. Don't give me somebody said I have boys. Thank goodness. Sandra. Yeah, my boys can't figure out matching colors. I can't stop the comment. That's what I'm saying. Dean is no better. Dean will come downstairs. And he's like, oh, I'm going to go out on a date. I'm da-da-da. What? In this thing? This? I'm like, didn't you have that shirt on yesterday? I can't. Don't make me show my stomach as a punishment. Girl. I tell you, there was a time. I don't know what Jim was wearing, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And like how you tell somebody this ain't a good look for you. It's hard. Listen, it's touchy. And I was trying to ever so subtly say, I don't know that this is what you're going for. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I feel like I get like the essence of the look, but I don't know that we're like nailing it, And he was like, I don't know what you're talking. I think it looks, and it just, and you're trying to explain to people like you getting older. We're both getting older, right? We both have to admit, tweaks, and it just wasn't. It was not coming together, and I tell my husband to full change all the time. Yeah, okay. And I was like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like the way that we used to dress or present, it might not be like the same now. Like we got to make some adjustments, and he wasn't ready to hear it, but I said, okay. Marianne, it's a reflection of me. He has to rethink the outfit. Okay. He wasn't ready. And I'm thinking, how else can I express to him that we too old for this? I said, listen, we were going out somewhere. I don't know where we were going. I take my shirt and I start rolling my thing. I'm not going to pull this up too much, but you can't see it here on Facebook. But I took my shirt. I rolled the rest of the shirt up into my bra, exposing this middle area. Now, it's not hideous, but it shouldn't be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 20. You know what I'm talking about? Is it a part of my body that I'm like, girl, I've been doing my crunches. This is something we want to show. No. So I roll my shirt up. So I'm full crop top. Okay. And it's hard. It's even hard for me to walk around and see myself. So, but I'm acting normal. I put my crop top up. I put my bag on. I'm getting ready. And I'm walking around the house like this is normal for me and my belly to be out. He's standing at the door and he's doing this. Watching me walk by. And I'm like, yeah, just because you can, don't mean you should. Exactly. So I'm walking around the house. We're like, And I pack the bag. I get all the kids. All right, come on, waddle up. Let's go. And we're all standing at the door. I go, all right, let's go ahead. And he was like, what are you doing? I said, let's go. Let's do our thing. You like that? And I'm gonna, I got this. He said, what are you gonna pull your shirt down? I said, don't you remember when I used to wear like cute little all the time? Yeah. He was like, come on. You can't. You can't. I was like, what are you trying to say? He's like, you're not going to go out like that. I know you're not going to go. I said, let's go. You don't know how far I'll take something. Far. I don't care. Have you seen my videos? And I was like, no, we're going to go. He was like, come on, come on. I said, what is wrong with me showing my midsection? And then I think he started to pick up what I was trying to say. And we both made some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, you don't want to tell people, but sometimes you got to say something, just a little, Just because it comes in your size, don't mean you were meant to wear it, girl. Don't do it. These are hard conversations. Yeah, they were hard conversations. But, that's part of getting old. And I feel like, a good partner, as we all get older, is a good partner will know how to gently say to you, I love you and you are beautiful. So beautiful. I love all of it. I just feel like you look most beautiful to me covered up. I don't think you say that. If you see something, say something. I mean, it's the same concept. Terrorism and your midsection over 45. Come on. If you see something, say something. Am I wrong? Yeah. But now listen, there are some people out there at 50 are rocking their crop top. I'm like, girl, go for you. That's like two people. It's like two people. My poor husband must look at me in the morning with my farmer attire and think, what the heck? Thankfully, my animals don't mind as long as I have their feed and treats. Well, there you go. Oh, my goodness. This is a struggle. I know. Anyway. So hopefully everybody has some fun things planned for the weekend. Yeah, I just started wearing, after all I just said, I did just start wearing a bikini again because I was like, I don't care what anybody thinks anymore. I did for a long time. I would say for probably 25 years, I was wearing one pieces and I was like, I don't care. My belly needs to see the sun. But that feels like an appropriate place. Like, that's fine. You do you. But whatever. Being self-aware sucks, doesn't it? I hate it. Do you ever look at people who are not self-aware and you think they look crazy and you're also slightly jealous? Because maybe they're self-aware and they just don't care. And that is a special place. And I love it. There was a book. It was a book of poetry. And it was called When I Grow Old, I Shall Wear Purple. And it was a great book. I think I still have it at home. But it was just this great concept, this great idea that, like, at some point you get older and you're like, you know what? I know I'm borderline jealous that they don't care. That's what I mean. That's hashtag goals. Like, I want to be. That's who I want to be when I get older. Or now. I am older. So I still wear two pieces at 6th grade. I don't care what people think. I love it. Yeah, Jane, it's a good book. My mom has it at her house. It's a good book. Maybe a good concept. We are not going anywhere until you stop rocking this homeless look. Well, that's different. Yeah. When my foot hurts, I wear a Croc on one foot. And I don't change my other shoe for obvious reasons. People stare and I don't care. Leslie, I love that about you. I think the older I get, the more I don't care. Yeah. Oh, I love the Red Hat Society girls. We used to have a lot of the Red Hat Society ladies used to come. Like when I first did One Funny Mother, I was young. I was probably in my 30s when I wrote it. And I had started performing it. And it has some choice, what we'll say, choice words in it. And I remember doing the show at Rowan University. And there was a big group of ladies from the Red Hat Society that had come. And I could see them in the audience. They all wear red hats and they all do. Yeah, Ophelia's like, that's me. Ophelia's picture is in our most recent meet. It was like a meetup that you had in North Carolina, right? So I saw them in the audience, and I was still fairly new. I wasn't really sure how like these would come across, and like the show, like if it was too dirty. It was funny, but I thought, oh, it might be too dirty for these older ladies. Like they might not like it, so it was always a little nerve-wracking. And so I did the show, and afterwards I was, saying hi to people on their way out. And I see the Red Hat ladies, and two of them like came over. They were like the representatives. And I was like, all right, get ready. They're going to yell at me. I'm ready. Go ahead, hit me. And they were like, that was the funniest show we've ever seen. They were so fun. And I told them, I said, I'm sorry. I thought you guys were going to think it was super dirty. And they were like, honey, we've all said those words. We've all heard those words. And I said, and even though we are old, all right, and what you're talking about was 30, 40 years ago. She goes, you talk about it, it's like you're right there again. Like you can talk about those memories when your kids are babies, and you go right back to it. And it was so fun. It was so fun. So, yeah, I'm going to join the Red Hat Society. How old do you have to be to join it? You think 50s? Too young? I don't know. So it was funny. So anywho, so listen, it is a Friday of a beautiful weekend, and I hope that you get to do something fun, and something that involves yummy food. My sister and Tank Top Brian are coming down for the weekend, so I'm excited about that. Maybe Diana will make an appearance. Not sure. She's like, I don't know if I'm going to come. I said, I don't know why you wouldn't come. Well, I'm not really doing much. I go, well, you can do nothing here. There's nothing to do here. That's the whole point. But you can at least see the ocean. I don't know. Okay, well, let me know. So maybe we'll see Diana. I have a ton of food. So hopefully we'll get to, oh, look at me. Huh. No. Holly Baldwin, I think I did something to you. Hold on. Holly, hold on. Everybody's like, what'd you do to Holly? Oh, I was trying to fix something. And I blocked Holly. I was like, who's Holly Baldwin? I go, well, she just joined the Shakendra Club. Holly, I'm going to fix it. Holly's here. Holly, I'm going to fix it. It turns out that I can block people. And I did it fast, Holly, and you were caught in the crossfires. I was like, where's Holly? Oh, it's fine. I'm going to find her. Unblock. Okay. I'm gonna work it out. Okay. She's like, what'd I do? Nothing. Yeah, I shanked Holly Baldwin. I know. Holly, we love you. She's like, what'd I do? So listen, the funny thing is I know Holly can hear everything we're saying, but she's not gonna be able to comment. Yeah, it's an elite club, Holly. You're gonna be very famous now. Holly's like, what happened? Save Holly. Yeah, Holly. Listen, you and Shakendra can laugh and laugh at something. I can get you out. Yeah. She's like, I was just trying to say hi. Listen, I'm not good. Here comes the Holly memes. Yeah. So, Holly, you're going to be famous by the end of the day. Holly, live a good life. It's been nice knowing you. Free Holly. Yep. Well, Holly Baldwin's like, what? Save Holly Baldwin. Okay. All right. A GoFundMe for Holly. Listen. Holly, I'm going to find you. You're fine. Take a deep breath. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Okay. All right. Well, that took a turn. Okay. So I'm going to, I'm saying, yeah, a lot. Yeah. So I got to go find Holly Baldwin. So say a prayer for her. We're going to get her back. Holly is innocent of all charges. I did it and I was like, oh, I think I just fucked the wrong person. So anyway, that's it, everybody. I'm going to go before I block anybody else. I'm going to go try to find Holly, get her back. Holly, this does mean you're pretty special. She's like, I don't feel special. I feel trapped. She can read all your comments. So funny. The last time this happened to Shakendra, she heard everything we said. So it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's Friday, y'all. We got till Monday. I'll find her. Be fine. So that's it, everybody. I hope you have a great morning. And like Judy from Saskatoon says, do something nice for yourself today. And I thank you for watching as always. So have a great day and a blessed day as always. So thanks for watching Instagram. I'm going to let you guys go first as always. And I'll see you very soon, I'm sure, on the thread or whatever. But I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. And let's get rid of that video. Boom, boom, boom. And to you guys, yeah, have a good one and a blessed one. And I'll see you on Monday morning. And maybe a picture of Tank Top Brian. Okay, bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.